What is up, everybody? Ravi and Devyn again from RaviRamCPA.
I'm Devyn. Hey, guys.
And today we're going to talk about the lottery. How a lot of lottery winners go broke and how they can avoid that type of fate. Let's dive right in. So, first of all, as you all know, you follow us on Facebook, you follow us on LinkedIn, and again, thank you for that. If you are following us on social media, you know that we hate the lottery. Do not play it. It's a waste of money. It's a poor man's tax. It's a way of throwing $2, $3, $5 in the trash every week.
It's glorified gambling.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, stay away. At the same time, there are situations where even the best of us literally get into office pools that you kind of have to get into, family pools, peer pressure.
Or my mom, she had a friend growing up. He found a ticket in a parking lot, and it was covered in rain. You could barely read it, but he took it in, and it was a winner. He won a bunch of money.
Right. I mean, more power to him. I mean, lucky guy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, again, regardless, if you get into that situation where you win, you do have to use your head and determine next steps, because your life changes the first couple of hours after you win, starting with your trip to the state lottery office to redeem your ticket. They make you fill out a bunch of paperwork, sign this, sign that, like a real estate closing, basically. Yeah. Obviously, look at the validity of the ticket. They're gonna ask if you want to have a press conference, which, unless you're an absolute moron, you're not going to do. You don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry finding out about your net worth.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Not to mention all the people, in your family and your friends that, are suddenly going to want to reach out. And be very wary the next several years of anybody of your preferred sex that suddenly comes up and just knows everything about you, too much about you, and laughs at all of your jokes, even when they're not funny.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because that person very, very, very likely does not have it in for you in a good way.
Yeah, would they be dating you if you were a garbage man or something?
Very doubtful.
Yeah.
Where were they before that?
Exactly. So after that, you also have to realize too, let's say you win a $300 million Powerball ticket and nobody else has won, half of that is going to go to taxes at that tax bracket.
So you're going to be about 150.
150.
After everything's sold.
So you have 150, and that's assuming you take it lump sum. I mean,
why do you want to take it lump sum? I always heard, and I'm sure a lot of people are with me on this one, that you should take it in the payouts so you don't end up spending it all.
Well, a couple of reasons, babe. First of all, you're going to take that money, and with what we're about to propose, you're going to make millions more. And on top of that, a lot of times when you have that stream of income coming in for 30 years, you're going to upgrade your lifestyle and get used to certain things because money's going to be coming in, next checks, whatever. And when the checks run out, you're basically up the creek without a paddle.
You start getting bougie and kind of expecting it. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Right. So you got your $150 million. Congrats. You're out the door, and people are going to find out eventually, despite not having a press conference, because it becomes public information. But again, you're making it a half-court shot for them, not a layup. Don't give them an open layup. Make them take a half-court shot with two hands in their face.
Make them at least do a Google search about you.
Yeah, something. And you take that money, and a lot of times people have impulse buys. They want to help buy their mama a house, or they want to do this XYZ car, boat
they always wanted to have.
Right.
Suddenly they need Louis Vuitton shoes for everyday week.
They need it.
It's important.
Yeah, of course it is. No. And again, you're obviously, if you're playing the lottery, chances are you're not a sophisticated investor yet. And that's fine. I saw, obviously I'm in the finance accounting world, and I saw that interest rates are hovering around 2% if you're lucky in a savings account or whatnot. Stick that money in a savings account. $150 million in a savings account at 2%. That's what, $3 million a year? Can you not live on $3 million a year for doing absolutely nothing? Can you not pay off your house, pay down some debt, don't even buy a decent car. Just refurbish the one that you have. Don't quit your job. And you have all this money coming in.
Or just buy a CPO like we did. But $3 million a year.
Yes.
You can live on that.
Right.
That's
Pre-tax.
Okay. Well, let's say what would it be?
Let's just assume worst case. 1.5. 1.5.
Okay, 1.5.
Yeah.
You can live on 1.5 a year to do nothing. That's just the
Right.
interest.
Right, exactly. And that's only step A in what we're proposing. You know, you have free time. Let's say you're working a 9 to 5. You have nights and weekends, and you can take a little bit of that 1.5 million a year and spend it on a couple books at Barnes and Noble. Grab a coffee while you're at it. It's not going to put you in the poorhouse. And head over to the finance section of Barnes and Noble and invest in books that teach you about becoming a landlord, the ins and the outs, collecting the rent, dealing with tenants, evictions, upkeep, maintaining positive cash flow, buying in the right neighborhood. This is all information that's out there that very few people take advantage of because they're busy watching LeBron James in the fourth quarter of a game that even he doesn't care about.
Yeah, you know what else is on YouTube other than LeBron James? The same stuff that Robbie's talking about. You can
Right.
you can look on the internet for this stuff too.
Right. So do that, and then once you're comfortable with investing, take some of your yearly, whether you want to use the principal or the interest in this case, obviously leave some cash in the bank, buy up a bunch of cash flowing properties, manage them yourself, and then you can quit your day job. Then you can spend maybe a little more on some of the finer things in life while
Right.
having principal in the form of appreciable.
Tangible assets.
Yeah, exactly. It's a no-brainer. Yes, and as Devin mentioned before, you're gonna still have people knocking on the door and whatnot. You can
Right.
stay away from these people if you really, really want to. There's no guilt. There's no nagging feeling of, oh, I need to help this person because what? The day you won the lottery, the day before that, they weren't exactly beating down your door.
Right. I mean, and if they were, I mean, that's your choice later. But don't make that decision rash.
Right.
Think it out.
You got to
know?
do you first.
Exactly. There are going to be people that feel like they're entitled to certain amounts of, blessings you've had in your life, but they're not entitled to anything. It's your choice, and make that choice wisely if you want to include them in your blessings.
Exactly.
Think about it hard.
No doubt. Wiser words have never been spoken. So, for Devin Ramnarain, I'm Ravi Ramnarain. So long. Be safe. Spend your money wisely, and we will see you next week.
Don't buy any lottery tickets.
Yeah.
Bye.
Exactly. Bye.